This is all it's gonna be stupid.
Hey guys, how's it going? Royal T here with some more Battlefield Bad Company 2 action.
Alright, that wasn't really me, that was my wife Tanisha. We got a little attack on Nelson Bay today for you guys. Rolling with Team Awesome as usual. Right here looking through the windows. Always a good idea to before you enter a building if you're not sure if they're camped out in there. I see this guy hiding over on the other side of the window, so I arm where he can't see me. And I post up in this corner. I little smoke to try and confuse him as I come through that door. I'm trying to look and see if they're coming through these windows over here or from the door to the left. And I probably should have just been looking at the door to the left because it looks like Silence and Flash got that door covered. And I get mowed down because I wasn't paying attention. Right off the bat on this map, I like to hop on the ATV and rush in an RMA if possible, but I think somebody jacked it from me on this one. So we got in a little late. Right here, you can see I'm looking to see if the ATV is there to hop on, but it's nowhere to be found, so I'm hoofing it. Usually when I'm running up the left side, I'll try to hug the cliff if possible. You know, eliminates an area an enemy can attack you from. You know, they can't shoot from the left if you're on the cliff. But I noticed I got about 4 guys rolling with me, so I just started mashing up the gut. Trying to hide behind the trees, I guess a little bit. Catch a couple guys right here and pop it away and get a kind of a bullshit kill with my garage here. I don't know. That gun's funny. I'm a pretty big fan. Having 17 rounds really helps a lot, and the rate of fire is pretty awesome and does decent damage. It's a pretty good panic spray weapon. Pop us some smoke in here and Silence gets the arm down. You see the smoke help. This Wookiee had no idea where I was. Posted up in this corner. See a little muzzle flash, take care of him, and then Silence wants to come cuddle with me in the corner, but I'm not really down with that. So I post up and in the opposite corner. Watch on the minimap, I see this guy coming in from the side and mow him down. Keeping your eyes on your minimap is huge in this game. You show up when you shoot, and you show up if somebody spots you. And just keeping your eye on that really helps out a lot. I get killed by a random 40. Silence pops me up. And then I get mowed down again. Because I'm awesome. Silence is there to pick me back up again. I'm just trying to help him get points, you know. That's why I died, yeah. That's what it was. So, on the second set of objectives here, I really like to mash up the left side, if possible. Just waiting for the timer to go here. I like to take this route. You go as far left as possible. I looked ahead, I didn't see anybody on the heavy MG or anything, so I didn't have to worry about getting spotted. But I go past the bridge here, hop down on the water, and there's this little tiny nook you can hop up on right here. And usually I like to flank even harder. I'll go left right here and go around the heavy MG up into their spawn and come back to the MCOM, kind of clearing things out that way. But I get kind of greedy and see if I can. I was thinking about popping some smoke in this courtyard, but this guy gets me right here. Fortunately I get him too, but the damage was done. I think I get picked up by the Finn. NYSV is a pretty crappy name, and this guy's Finnish, so we call him the Finn. I probably should have been looking out the back door right here, because Silence and somebody else are looking out the front. And this guy pops in the back and mows us down. Something to keep in mind. Try to watch all your entrances if possible. Today the kid I'm rolling with, as you can see, is the XM8P Grotch. Always rolling smoke when I have the assault class, and I got my noob scope on because I'm elite like that. We're mashing after Flash right here in Silence, charging up the gut, dropping a little smoke to kind of cover our attack a little bit. See right here, I'm looking at all the possible, you know, usual camper spots. See if anybody's gonna mow us down when we get up in the open. Fortunately, the coast looks clear, so we hop in there, and lo and behold, there was somebody hiding to the right. And he mows me down. I think it was like a third time I've killed somebody and they've killed me this game. That happens a ton in this game. I don't know if that's another way to compensate for lag or what, but it's funny. Put it at that. So, attempt number 2 up the gut here. Falling Flash again. rolling the G3, trying to get used to that thing. It's a pretty funny gun. I'm not a huge fan. It tends to spray all over the place. A lot of people say the rifle attachment you can put on there to kind of steady the barrel helps a lot. I don't know. I didn't notice a huge difference. Right here, I get the arm down, but then I get mowed down. I probably should have waited behind the MCOM the whole time. Kind of provides you pretty good cover, actually, from enemy coming through that door. So I think they disarm it again. I spawn on flash right here. Flash is an absolute beast. He is always slaying people, arming MCOMs, and doing what you can do. I think at one point with his old account, he was number 5 on Xbox Live in kills. He's just ridiculous. He basically plays free for all in any mode he's playing. Just kills as many people as possible, which is usually a lot. Right there again, I was checking my mini map and saw that guy behind me. Took care of him. Just glimpsed that guy running in and disarm the MCOM and take care of him. And A blows up. You always want to go for A on this set right here. B's in a collapsible building again, and A can be really hard to get. So that's where we're focusing all of our energy. I see this guy on the roof, and to be honest, if I was using my AN-94, I probably would have killed him. I like that gun a lot better than the XM8, but trying out different guns is fun. I think I have like 3,500 kills with the AN-94, which is way too many. For some reason, that guy thought he could hop on the heavy MG. I'm not really sure why. Probably could have knifed him, but I'm not a huge fan of knifing people if you have a full clip of ammo. I pretty much only knife if it's an emergency situation. I'm all out of all other ammo. Otherwise, I'll just mow you down in the back and get a guaranteed kill. I hate knifing people and having it not work. It's really annoying. So I just don't do it unless I absolutely have to. And then this Wookiee gets a lucky grenade. I don't even know where this guy was. But whatever, he's not doing anything, just being a stupid Wookiee. Catch these two guys camped out over here, but unfortunately there was a medic about 3 feet from me to my right. Completely missed that guy. A lot of people like the MG3. I used it a little bit. I kept running out of ammo. I don't know. It's only got 100 rounds, and that thing fires so fast. I mean, I guess it'll last longer than an assault rifle, but nothing compared to the saw. Right here, oh man, I wish I did have my saw. I could have mowed down so many people. Instead, I'm stuck reloading. Somehow I committed suicide, which I don't even know. I thought I checked my grenade way over there, but those things are boomerangs, I swear. Ghost and I were talking about that the other day. I think they haunt us. They just taunt us. I suck at throwing grenades. Right here, but it goes down. I think the building goes down. I'm not 100% sure. Spot these two dudes and take care of them. We just took objective Bravo. Good work. Some more awesome shooting right there. I feel like the spray on the XM8 is a little ridiculous. Right here, I wasn't sure if that guy was alive or not. It turns out he was definitely dead. Has that ever happened to you guys? Where you like you run up on a body and you can swear it's alive, but it's really just like hanging on a piece of metal, or like happens to me a lot where you kill some guy on an MCOM and his body just kind of flops over the MCOM and like it looks like he's disarming or arming it, whatever the case may be, and you just keep shooting at them until you realize they're actually dead. Yeah, good times. Here I'm dropping a little smoke, trying to get up to B. You always want to take care of B. The first set, it's huge. If you get A, everybody's just gonna huddle into B, and it's gonna make it really hard to get. You like how I shoot that guy? He takes a step and then dies. That was pretty hilarious. Yeah, one of their spawns is literally right behind B, so if you don't get it first, they're gonna come mashing in super fast. Take a couple shots, but notice I'm hitting metal. Managed to take him out before he goes around the corner. Flash has somehow managed to run into Bravo all by himself on the MCOM and get out alive, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to try and protect it as much as I can. Right here, see this grenade, and I back up from walls. Do grenades go through walls? I feel like they do. I feel like I've gotten killed a couple times where the explosion will go through the wall and and lay me down. I'm not quite sure, but I think so. So I always back away from them. Then we got B. We're gonna rush over and try to get A. Spot this building right here. That's the spawn point behind B I was talking about. And then right over there is the other spawn point. Some more just awesome shooting. Take care of this one dude, and maybe another, but no, just get mowed down. When somebody gets the plan on A. Situational awareness when you're spawning is huge. Spawning on flash is a dangerous proposition. He's got to be aware of what he's doing and who's shooting at him. Luckily, I was watching, so I knew where to shoot right when I spawned in, and it spawned me looking the right direction. And I think that's about it, guys. I think the MCOM blows up right after he gets sniped, and we get the W. Pretty fun game of attack on Nelson Bay. We go 25-14. Not too bad, and I don't get the ace pin because Flash is playing, and that's pretty much impossible. But yeah, good game. I really hope you guys liked the video, and take care. Royalty out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.